Yeah. No, first of all, we are talking about the structure. What kind of structure reaccumulation has? Accumulation has. Okay, their reaccumulation can occur in three kinds of scenarios. Okay, number one. So scenario one. Okay, case one. Let's do it case one. Okay, what is case one here? So accumulation can occur in these three kinds of cases. Case one, case two, and then we have case three. Okay, let's discuss each of these cases. Case three. Can you hear me?
Yes, can.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so case one, case two, case three. Okay. The first case is that you have a downtrend channel. Okay. You always know that you draw a downtrend channel from which point? From the first higher low, for the first lower high. Am I right? For example, if you have this high, okay, you have this high. The move is like this. Okay, let's suppose. From here. Okay. Okay. So you only draw this is if this is the first high, and sorry, this is the high, then if this is the first lower high, then you will draw the channel from this point. I think you know about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You will not include the first channel, because to draw down channel, we need a first lower high. It's very important. Okay. All right. So let's go for the second one. Hold on. Okay. So in the first situation, what we'll have? We'll have this. We'll have this overbought. Okay. This overbought. All right. We'll have this overbought here. Okay. And then the price will test back. Okay. So the point is, we have this first oversold. Okay. This is the first case. Okay. In the case one. All right. We have oversold. Now, what are the characteristics of oversold? First of all, you have a sudden acceleration to the downside. This is first point. You should have a, like, if you compare this lag with this lag and this lag, like the previous lags, which is the impulse lags. If you compare the previous impulse lags, the last impulse lag, which you are noticing, right? It would have a sudden acceleration. It would be longer in length. Okay. It would have larger spreads, and the volume would also be higher. Got it? And then the price would breach the lower of this trend channel, the lower trend channel, the lower trend line of the trend channel, and then it will reverse back into the channel. This would become an oversold. Do you understand the situation?
Lower trend line of the
Sorry,
trend.
this is upper trend
It's
line,
not
this is lower trend line, right? So we call this line as, this one is oversold line. You know it, right? Oversold line. And this one is supply line. Okay. What was your question?
It's okay. It's okay. Just let's move on.
Okay, all right. So the characteristics of oversold would be that it would breach below the oversold line, which is oversold line. Okay. And which is the lower trend line, which is the lower trend line of the downtrend channel. This is the uptrend line. This is lower trend line. Okay, so it will breach the oversold line of the downtrend channel, and the price would reverse back. And this entire lag which you are noticing here, this lag. Okay, this entire lag. Let me draw it like this. This entire lag, okay, it will be larger than this lag, and it will also be larger than this lag. Got it? And there will be sudden acceleration to the downside. There will be increasing spreads, and the volume would also be higher as compared to the, okay, if you compare these volumes here, these will be lower than this one, okay? But this one would be extremely higher. Got it? The volume here. And this must return back to the trend channel. This is the first point. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, then obviously when you experience the oversold, you will draw a straight line from here, which is a line of support here, and wait for the price to test this region. Okay, sometimes the price will test here, sometimes the price will make a higher high. Okay, the higher high it will test, and then it go back, spring, and go up, right? So it depends on the situation. Got it? So this is the first case. Okay, the second case of accumulation is that you have again you have this trend channel. Okay, you have this trend channel, and as you go down here, you'll see the price will make SOT line. Got it? The price will make SOT line. Okay. Got it? This is SOT. Am I right? Shortening of thrust. Okay, we will experience SOT. And in the second, so SOT must have 3 touch points. Remember that. This is first point. Okay, 3 touch points. This second point. This is third point. So sometimes you will see SOT like this. For example, you will have 3 touch points. So SOT, if we focus on SOT, I'm just doing it large, okay? You will see SOT like this. Sorry. Okay. Or you will also see SOT like this. Sometimes, okay, this is type 1 SOT. Okay, type 2 SOT can be like this. Okay, you have this one here, and this one will slightly breach this target. Okay, this is also SOT. So both of them are SOT. This is type 2 SOT. Okay. So what are you gonna do? In this type 1 SOT or type 2 SOT, both of them, in the last touch, you draw this line here like this. Okay. This here as well, you'll draw the line like this. Got it? In the last touch. Got it?
Right.
Okay. Then there is a third kind of SOT, which is quite confusing. Okay. The third kind of SOT is like this. For example, you have this SOT line. Okay. Oh, not SOT line. You have a market like this. The price goes like this. Price goes up. Okay. Here. You'll see like this. So you will see the price is turning like this, churning around. This is also SOT. So obviously in the last third leg, this is first. Let me make it more accurate. You have this one here. Okay. So you will see the price is just turning around. Okay. It's very difficult to draw a line like this. Okay. It's very difficult to connect. Okay. When you connect these 2 points, the third point will not be connected with this line. So in that case, you will see that SOT is forming just like this, a circled SOT, right? So this is also SOT. So on the third point, which is this third touch point, you would draw again this line. Got it? Now,
So this third case, is it considered VCP?
which one?
Case number 3.
No, it's like a rounding pattern. Okay. This is still because if you draw the line here, okay, this one, okay, this one, if you draw this line, this second point is lower than this one, right? And then we have another lower high. Okay. This is also lower than this point. Okay. We are making lower lows, but these lower lows are very difficult to connect by a trend line. We cannot connect this by a trend line. If we draw this trend line over here to here, it's very difficult to join the third point. Got it?
Okay.
So in this case, we can just consider it as a rounding SOT. We call this as rounding SOT. We have a rounding pattern. Okay, remember that here as well, if we are drawing this SOT as well, okay, we are also, if we draw this line from this low, okay, we have a lower low, right? Lower low, and then we have another lower low. But we can easily connect all of these 3 points with this touch. Got it? Here as well, we have this, if we connect this line here, we have a lower low, right? We have a lower low. And then we have a lower low. So, and it's not hard to connect. If we connect this point, okay, we can easily connect it. Here in this rule, it's very difficult to connect by a straight line because the third point, we will miss the third point. So what usually happens, what I do, how do I recognize this? What I do, I just draw this line from here to here. Okay, and then I draw second line from here to here. Okay, these two lines, SOTs, these two straight line, and then I will just draw like this. I will call it as rounding SOT. Got it? And from the third point, we will draw this line and wait for the market to come back and test this region. Okay, and shoot up. Got it? So this is the third type of SOT. So what I'm trying to say here, on all of these third touch. So on second touch, which one? So you will experience high volume. Remember, you will experience high volume on this second touch, or you will experience higher volume on this third touch. Either of these two. Okay. In second touch, okay, third touch. Second touch or third touch. So you will either experience higher volume on this or on this touch. You will experience higher volume on this touch or on this touch. Okay, it doesn't matter. On any touch, on a second touch or a third touch, a higher volume can occur. So this is case 2 type of SOT. Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay, good. Now the third point is that if you now the third case here, okay, third case, we have a SOT case here. Okay, now the third one is we have a straight channel here, let's suppose. Okay, all right, and we have this line here. Now, there's nothing so usual about it. I mean, we are not experiencing any kind of overbought, oversold, but the next leg, okay, now, because if this is a downtrend, this is what? This one is impulse. I told you yesterday, right? This one is impulse leg, and this one is corrective leg, right? This one is impulse leg. Sorry. Impulse leg. And this one is corrective leg. Am I right? Right?
Yeah.
Okay. This is corrective. This is impulse because we are in a downtrend. Got it? And this is, so here our impulse lag is greater than corrective lag. Okay. So the point is impulse lag is greater than corrective lag. Okay. But during the last point within the channel, what we will see that the price breaks through the channel without doing any kind of SOT. There is no SOT, there is nothing. Okay. No SOT, no oversold. The price just makes just breaks through the upper trend channel. Okay. The upper trend line of the trend channel. This one. Got it? And here the condition is what is the condition now? Okay, this is corrective lag. Here the condition becomes that corrective lag becomes larger than impulse lag. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
At this point, okay? And you will experience one thing. You will see that at this point on the lows, there will be high volume, okay? Acceleration here, and then there will be high volume. Got it? So this will become again a selling climax. Got it? This oversold will become selling climax. This SOT third point will become selling climax, okay? Here in this case, this point will become a selling climax. Understand? Now, what you have to do in this point? Tell me. You have to draw the straight line, and now you can wait for the price to come back and test this level. Okay? But remember that. Okay? Do you understand?
Yep.
Okay. This is the condition now for accumulation. Case 1, case 2, case 3. Now, let's dig deeper into SC, selling climax, right? Okay. Now, let's suppose we have a selling climax now.
Just
Okay. Sorry,
just a
yeah.
question.
Sorry, yeah.
Just a question. If on the third touch,
Hmm.
it goes up, right? Then after that, we would wait for the test.
Yes.
But what if it goes up like all the way?
Yeah. If it goes up all the way up, right? I'm explaining about that position. Okay. I'm explaining you what to do in that situation. Okay. Okay. So usually once we see selling climax, for example, selling climax is observed by when? This selling climax. Okay. This selling climax can be equals to what? It can be equals to, let's suppose, oversold, or we have SOT, third touch, right? Or we have what? Swing low of corrective lag greater than impulse lag. Am I right? This selling climax
correct.
is formed by this form. It can be either SOT. Let's make it more clear. Or SOT third touch, or swing low of corrective lag is greater than impulse lag. Okay, so this selling climax. Now, obviously, two things can happen. Number one thing is the price goes up and comes back and tests this region. Okay. Now, when this tests this region, we have a secondary test. Okay. But sometimes this situation will not occur. Sometimes this situation will occur. Okay. The price just, okay, we have this selling climax. Okay. We have this selling climax. Okay. And then price goes up. Okay. It comes back and forms higher low secondary test, right? All right. And without touching this selling climax line, the price just directly goes up, right? So in this situation, what you have to do, you have to draw another straight line from here and wait for test of this region. Okay, got it? Okay.
Yep. Okay.
You already know about this situation. Now your question is what happens, for example, if we have this trend channel, okay, and the price just like the price just moves like this, and then suddenly the price have SC here, right? Selling climax here. Selling climax can be because of oversold. It can be because of SOT third touch or swing low of a corrective wave greater than impulse wave, right? Okay, and the price just crosses this region like this. And you say what happens when it straightaway away goes up and never comes down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right. So in this situation, what happens that whenever the price goes up here, okay, and the price has already formed here, usually the price will never come back and test this region. Okay, this happens. But when the price crosses this channel, it breaks across this upper trend line, this supply line. So, and this move becomes JAC, right? So this point here, we don't need to wait for the price to test this region. Okay, the price can just, after JAC, what happens? I told you, the price will form what?
Reaccumulate.
Reaccumulation, and the price will go up. Got it? Got it?
Yeah. Got
So any question?
it. No.
No. So this is the structure of this. Now let's also go for distribution. Distribution is exactly same like accumulation. Okay. So you will tell me about type 1 distribution. Okay. Type 1. Case 1. Case 1, what we will see in case 1? Case 1 is overbought plus buying climax. Okay. So in this, the same thing we have, right? We have this upper trend line. We have a channel and the price this comes here, right? Okay. The price is making swing highs, swing lows. Okay. Going upwards in an uptrend channel. Now we have an overbought. The price returns back. Okay. Tests its region and then comes back here again. So this becomes overbought. Okay. Plus buying climax. Right. And obviously this becomes secondary test. Got it? Now, okay, this is a case 1. Now what is case 2 here? Case 2 is that you will have an upward trend line. Okay. Now let's go for case 2. Okay. Okay, all right. Now let's go for case 2. The case 2 here would be that we have again upward trend line. Okay. Upward trend channel. The price is going here and there, right? Swing highs, swing lows. Price is moving in an uptrend channel. And then you will see here the price just moves like this, this. Got it? Now this one here, this becomes SOT. Okay. Right?
Okay.
SOT. As I told you, SOT can be of 3 kinds. Okay. Number 1 SOT, type 1 SOT is that you have this one here. This is SOT type 1. Okay. SOT 1. All right. And we have 3 touch. So you will observe higher volume on which side? On second touch and third touch, right? So you will observe higher volume on this touch, second touch, or on this touch. You will see that the volume will be very high like this. Got it? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second type of SOT is like what? Again, SOT, this is SOT type 2. Hello, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, SOT. So this SOT is very special. This SOT combines SOT plus oversold. Got it? All right. So this is SOT 2. So you will have higher volume on this part here. First touch, second touch, yeah, second or third, either of them. Okay. You have higher volume on this second touch or on third touch, or okay, I said, or you can have higher volume on both second and third touch. This is also possible, right? But the point is the higher volume will either come on second touch or third touch, or it will come on both second and third touch. Got it? Either or both. Either second or third or both. Okay. And you know that from the SOT third touch, we draw the straight line. Okay, we call the third point we call is as buying climax, right? This third point is buying climax, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And there's a third SOT, as I told you. What happens sometimes is the price is just, moving upwards like this. And it's very difficult to join, the third touch is not joining, but still the third touch is higher than the second touch. Okay. The second touch is higher than the first touch, but still we cannot join like this. We cannot, if we draw the straight line across these two, the third chart, it's not possible to join the third touch. Okay. This undershoots. The third touch undershoots the trend line. Okay. The SOT trend line. Got it? So in this case, what are you gonna do? We can just mark it as like this. Okay. We draw first line from here to here. Sorry. From here to here. And we draw a second line from here to here. Got it? Like this, two trend line, and then we can just draw a circle like this just to show that this is rounding SOT. We call this as. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know that this is first touch. This is second touch. Third touch. You will have higher volume on which part? Second or third or both? Higher volume in this. Either second or third or both of them. You can also experience higher volume on both second and third touch. And on the third touch, you have to draw this straight line of what to say. Okay, so we call this as buying climax, the third touch point. Okay. All right.
All right.
Okay. And then one thing about what is the third situation? The third situation is you have this straight line, right? Okay. Now the price does not make any SOT, no SOT. Okay. The price just shoot here. Price breaks through it. Now you know that this is, we make this one as blue. Okay, leave it here. This one is impulse. Okay. And this one is corrective. Then this is impulse. This is corrective. Right? Impulse. This is corrective. Right? Impulse lag, corrective lag. Impulse lag, corrective lag. Impulse lag, corrective lag. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So here normally what happens that we do not see any kind of SOT. So we have, in this situation, we have no SOT, no overbought. Okay. What do we have? We have normally in this situation, in an uptrend, impulse lag is greater than corrective lag. But it changes then, how it changes, that corrective lag becomes larger than impulse lag, right? That's why we have this jump across the creek here. So you will see direct jump across the creek from here when the impulsive lag is like this, right? Okay. All right. Not jump across the creek, falling through ice, sorry. Okay, all right. So in this situation, this is a distribution type tree. Okay. And as I told you, okay, the price can come back and test. Either it can come back and just form, like this kind of, okay, this kind of, what to say, read.
Redistribution.
Yeah, redistribution, or it can come back and test the, okay, the point where the impulse lag, where the corrective lag becomes larger than the impulse lag. This swing high is known as buying climax. Okay. And the characteristics of such will have two things. Well, you will have two characteristics here. Okay. This one will have a very high volume. This point. This will have a high volume. And once the price breaks through this point, it will also have a high volume. Got it? These are the two characteristics you have to keep in mind. Any confusion?
No.
Okay. And you know, usually what happens, okay, whenever there is, let's suppose a selling climax here, oh, sorry, buying climax here, the price can do one thing. Okay. The price can do three things. Number one, first thing is it goes back and comes back and tests this region. Okay. All right. Secondary test. Or the price can do another thing. The second thing, the price can come back, makes it buying climax, and then the price undershoots this trend line, this upper, this line of resistance, and it goes back here. So this one becomes buying climax. This one is lower high, secondary test, right? And now what you have to do, we have to draw another line. And now we will observe the test of this line. Got it? Okay. Or the third thing the price can do, that after buying climax, we do not observe any kind of thing, right? After buying climax here, the third situation, the price just kept on going down, right? And this becomes FTI, right? Directly. And then the price will do what? It will do redistribution. And after redistribution, it will go down. Got it?
Yep.
Okay, these are the three situations that can happen during what to say, distribution process. Okay, so distribution is exactly same like accumulation. It's just the opposite. Okay, accumulation is to the downside. Okay, and we will have an upward what to say, price projection. Redistribution is distribution is to the upside, and we anticipate a fall in price. Okay, now we have a reaccumulation. Now, okay, one more thing. When we have an oversold, okay, when we have an oversold here, this is very important. Sorry, overbought. When the price becomes overbought, sometimes what will happen, that the price does become oversold, but then the price comes back and it rejects here. There is some kind of rejection, and after rejection, price just straight away go back up. So this oversold has failed. Got it?
Overbought.
Yeah, sorry, this overbought. OB failed. FOB. FOB. Failed, overbought. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you have to do, we can draw another trend channel, and then we can later on we can just draw, if this is failed, we can draw another trend channel like this, and then we can observe another trend. Okay. The price will finally become overbought and then come down. Got it?
Okay.
Okay. And the same thing happens for the oversold. Price comes back here. It goes down, comes back here, and then suddenly fails. Okay, and then price keeps on going down, right? So in this case, you can draw another trend channel like this and observe another oversold. Got it? So this one here is failed oversold, FOS. whenever we have a failed oversold, remember that we need to redraw the structure. Okay. We need to find the second swing, second lower swing high, and then draw another channel. Now, this one is the true oversold. Got it? And this happened many times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this situation occurs many times, right? But thing is, you need to identify such situation. And when it's a failure, and when you have seen a failure, you can just put a short trade and then go in a direction, unless the price becomes oversold. This is another idea which you can do. It's not like, okay, you have to wait for oversold. Okay. And if the oversold has sold, then you have to draw another trend channel and then wait for another oversold. While waiting, you can take a short trade. You can go for short trade. Okay. And just exit your trade once you see that oversold has been reached. Okay, make sense?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Okay. So now oversold is like this. Okay. The same thing. Okay. Okay. Now we will discuss about accumulation, reaccumulation, and accumulation. Okay. So let's start the video again. Okay, because it's only 1 hour, 1 minute. So I will do another session now. Okay. I'm calling you in a while. Okay.